Gravity. Defended. Shielded.
This is the key to a crucible.
Be renewed. A game of gods.
To me, Exile, quickly!
Too easy. This build bricks. I love this. This is great.
So
And we
that
gotta
was the
join.
Elder.
Isn't any good though?
Terrible, monstrous power.
It is.
must find a way
It's
to
not
defeat
very
it,
good.
Exile.
It's really bad actually.
We seem to have driven it from this way.
I cannot do this yet.
Time to up the stakes. Gravity.
Welcome!
Alright, we cannot sit
Time
in the
has no
friggin'
meaning here.
tornado ice
Your
stuff.
pain will
Do not sit in the tornado ice.
Times atrophy.
There it is. There it is. There it is. All my minions are dead. But it doesn't matter because so is she. Oh, I love this build.
I thought myself.
I'm loving this a lot. All right, boys. Here we are at the gear. First, I guess I should go over what I'm doing to make my. Let's go over what I'm doing to make my currency, which I was reading a post from Dat Mods on Twitter, and he kind of went over what he was doing for SSF. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to try this out, and turns out it's pretty amazing. So I just over and over 25,000 Xanthium with 100k dust. I pretty much just disenchant every unique that I find into dust, and it works quite well. Obviously, that's not going to work long term. Nor is the gold, because we have like no gold right now, literally none. So it's just one of those things that we're going to have to figure out later on. However, that's what we're doing to currently make our div. I have done 7 or 8 shipments. Not a single shipment has come without a divine at least. In fact, the last shipment I had was 3 divine. So yeah, we've made a lot of progress. A lot of our stuff is finally qualityed up. You know, quality all around the board. This, however, has not been touched. This is still base gems, base whatever. We ended up getting our Darkness Enthroned with Avoid Shock Jewels and just some really basic Gaslighted Jewels. Nothing too crazy. Same boots, but we got a little bit of kicker here, right? We got the chance to avoid shock, and we paired that with Storm Shrouds. So now we are fully 100% ailment immune, freeze immune, alt and main ailment immune. So that has made us considerably more tanky, honestly. Spent 2 div on a new weapon that gave me more attack speed, and the build truly feels so smooth now. With all of our minions up, we're at like 4.5 attacks per second, and it feels really, really good. Still the same minion helm. We do need to get a new one. We got our replica Dragafang with Enduring Bond, which is nice. I do like the Enduring Bond a lot. I think it helps a ton. However, our minions are still like paper thin. They don't tank anything. They don't have a lot of life. They get one shot. They get, torn down significantly fast. And so, it is what it is. We're still running 2 Tukohamas. But that's because I haven't found an Arena Master yet. I need to go to the Spectre channel. So we'll eventually run 1 Tukohama and 1 Arena Master because we do have exposure. And since we're attacking fast enough, right, I think it's worth dropping one of our Tukohamas for an Arena Master and or like a Pale Seraphim or a Demon Harpy or something along those lines. We've upgraded both of our graphs, Great Avalanche and Call of the Pyre. These gloves have stayed the same. These will probably eventually be corrupted. Corrupted 4 red, 4 link for some extra life. This armor has stayed the same. We got all of our implicits taken care of. Now we just need to get into the process of getting them kind of like leveled up, I guess, as it were. This is still needs to be replaced with something better. But yeah, I mean, our gear's looking really good. We need to get our flask automated. I haven't rolled any good flask yet. Not a single one. We are level 93. We just got a brand new cluster, and I think eventually this is going to get replaced with, instead of fire reds, it'll be as high a max life as we can roll. And that should put us closer to 6k life. But this is a really big cluster for us. We still don't have our Watcher's Eye for determination. So it's just one of those things that we still have a lot to do, right? We still have a lot of div to sink into our gems and things like that. So because we are element immune, we can just we're gonna end up getting a new pair of boots with a better movement speed roll. though it's pretty min max at this point. 24%. Good enough, honestly. And this is a really fantastic pair of boots. Though it could be better on a better base. So that's something that we can do down the line. I personally would like to have less strength and more just like flat regen or percent increase regen, because we're only at like 584, and I think with like a 20% regen mod, we could get that significantly higher. And as far as our Pantheon, since we don't have to do freeze immune, we are doing Lunaris and then this for bosses, though I just did some bosses in the showcase prior to this gearing section, and I just ran this for all of it. Finally, looks like I'm finally able to do some destructive play, though that's just because I am much too lazy to buy the maps myself. I just would rather do destructive play and get some of that stuff that way. As you can see, we've done Elder with Maven, and we're starting to go through all of our Maven stuff, and then eventually we'll get into the Feared. I don't know. I really don't know if this build is going to be capable of doing the Feared, but I trust that it will be capable of doing all the other Maven invitations. I haven't done a single 16.5. I still have to do all this stuff. So, yeah, we still have a lot of stuff to do. So, yeah, that's an update on the build. I'll tell you what, let's go here. Let's do some Gambas. I've pretty much given up completely, wholly on trying to get a good staff from this tree. So, eventually, this is going to end up getting reworked, and we will try to get like a nice helmet or something like that, or nice rings, or something along those lines. So currently, all I'm doing is the unique stuff and any lavish, and or I have a crap ton of mysterious stuff. So yeah, maybe we get some good. I haven't gotten a single. I haven't gotten a single div out of this tree, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get one. So it's a bit unfortunate. I'll tell you what. Let's do some of this mysterious stuff. I haven't done anything. I've barely done any of the mysterious stuff. I don't know how good it is. It doesn't seem that good. But that's just me. So it looks like it's just all miscellaneous items. But we are at a Grappled, so that's it. I am finally better from my bronchitis. I still got a bit. Arc Raiders is going well, and PoE is going well, and PoE 2 is on the horizon. Which I don't know if I'm going to play PoE 2. I'm going to be quite honest with you. They would have to have some pretty significant changes. So I may just stick with this game, and this channel will just be PoE 1. Because I don't typically do PoE 2 content. So, but with that said, I got to get ready for work. Hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed rest of the week. And I will see you guys in the next one. Be good. Thanks for being here. Be good. Take care of yourselves. And God bless.